Coach, that was a game with huge momentum swings. You're up 30-15, then don't score for 10 minutes, fight your way back into the lead in the second half, and then it's anybody's ball game with 3 minutes to go.
Well, that was a frustrating first half. We do everything right. We move the ball, we share it, we're playing together, and what happens? We make a few threes, and then we fall in love with it. And that's something that we talk about. We talked about it was a big part of our pregame is you can't fall in love with it, especially on the road. And we do. And I think we win 19 possessions without a basket. And they forget who LeBron is, and they forget where the paint is, and they don't drive it. And more importantly, then I think we had a stretch where we had 3 or 4 turnovers right in a row, and we told our team it's very hard to dribble drive against this team. The first 2 or 3 passes. And we got in a sequence there where we drove it, and it's turnovers. It's what they do. And then it was fast break points and them getting going, and all of a sudden your lead's gone, and now you're in a dogfight. But first half was pretty frustrating to play so well and then just really forget it. Forget what we were doing, and I'm frustrated because we're a team that has to rebound the basketball, and we're not getting anything from our front court guys at all. It's really it's got me baffled. It's got me baffled.
Well, you guys went to the zone. Was that to slow down Bates Diop, or was just more of you were trying to give a different look? Because offensively they seemed to get they were in rhythm.
Well, I think it was not just that, but we had Kipper and LeBron in foul trouble, and that's something that it's been good to us at different times. It was pretty good for the most part, throughout, and then with 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. I mean, it's a dogfight. Tijon misses 2 free throws. Mark misses 1 of the technicals, and then we just self-destruct, and it's something that's I feel bad for our guys. I'm frustrated. We commit. I think we had 4 possessions where we just fouled, and it's absurd. We didn't make them score the ball, and Mark Allstork tries to make a steal, and Bates hadn't caught the ball in 7 minutes. He hadn't scored, and we're doing a great job, and he makes a rotation and leaves off of him, misses it, he hits a 3. Those are big swings in the game, and in the last minutes you just have to be solid. And I feel for our guys. We're playing good enough to beat people, and yet we just completely between missed free throws and commit senseless fouls. Frustrating.
Yeah. Well, and Bates Diop is as good as advertised.
Yeah, he's pro. No, he's pro. He's going to be a first-round draft pick. He's the MVP in the league, in my opinion. He's got tremendous length. He's hard to guard. He puts the ball on the floor, and he's a really, really good player.
Talk about Mark Allstork. Offensively, he's really come alive here the last few games.
Yeah, he got good shots. He's playing aggressive, and I like the shots he's taken. And for the most part, he's doing a good job. Mark's our best defender in terms of guarding the ball and doing those things. I've got to get Mark to quit fouling and committing the fouls that he's committing. I don't mind the fact that some of the fouls he commits, but the ones at half court and the ones where he thinks he's going to take a guy's ball, we've got to quit making those. And to try to do that in a rotation, late in the game, and he left. He did a great job. He's guarding Katie. He's doing a great job, and he tries to leave and gamble for a steal, and can't do that. And but Mark's playing great offensively, and he's giving us a shot in the arm there, and we need that down the stretch, and he gives us another dimension.
Part of that foul trouble too, Coach, was Trent got 2, and then he had to sit, and Tijon did a good job while he was in there. But it took, when Trent came back in, he helped get you back in the game because of what he does. I mean, he got his rhythm finally after being on the bench most of the first half.
Yeah, and it's really hard to do. It's really hard to come back, as Doug knows. It's hard to come back and perform when you're out of rhythm. And he picked up a couple silly ones, and early, one on a reach, and then the other one on a block out. But that one I'm okay with. But yeah, we need Trent on the court, and it was a tough night for LaRon as well in terms of picking up fouls early in the second half, and then you know, we need Kipper, and Kipper plays 18 minutes and fouls out, and a night that he was very capable of getting going, and yet 2 of his fouls were just, you know, they've got a rebound and he just reaches in and smacks them 94 feet from the rim. And you know, we work every day on what we call a Mozgov drill. When the defender's driving the ball down the lane, just jump in the air and put your arms straight up. Well, his last foul, he slaps. And those are the things that are frustrating, because we're trying not to teach it, but we're not teaching it, but we get in those moments in the game, and we're just collapsing late in games with it.
All right, well, we'll head back home and get ready for the Badgers. They're leading in Maryland 50-49 in the second half, but we all remember what happened in Madison. But it's another good team coming in that we've got to take care of business at home.
Absolutely, we've got to play well, and we're playing well. We just got to finish, and I like the way we're playing. We can beat anybody, and we've got to take on the responsibility of the last 3.5 minutes.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.